You sprawl on top of your partner, and then you're gonna end up right here on the turtle position. Other situation that happens a lot is when my partner is playing guard, and I go double under, for example. Start going, return into the turtle, and I finish here. On another example, when I'm passing my partner's guard here on the toreando, my partner turn, and then I get into the turtle position. So the first attack will came from when my partner shoots, and then when I'm landing on turtle position, but I'm in front of my partner. Okay? Super important thing that you cannot do here is like put your weight all the way up here. Right here, your partner will be able to lift you up. See, I don't have any weight on top of my partner. All my weight is on top of his lower back, which is make it easier for him pick me up. If my weights are right here on this part of his body, if he try to lift me up, will be a little bit more hurt. Okay? So making sure your weight is on top of your partner, it's kind of like traps and back, up and back here. And then from here, you guys gonna start attack. So the first one will be the Anaconda Choke. So my hand, one will be over the shoulder, starting getting into his neck. The other one, let me do this side here. So one go over the shoulder, cup his neck. You can cup his neck, also the chin. And then my other arm will be go all the way over the top. Okay? So once I feel my arm is going all the way over, I start connecting my hands. Like I said, super important thing here, you have to maintain your weight on top of your partner, and then you cannot be lazy here. So once you connect your hands, you guys gonna do this with your elbow. You're gonna start like pushing your partner's arm all the way inside. That way that I'm gonna break his posture a little bit. So once I do this, I will shoot my arm all the way through as much as I can, and then start connecting my hands together. Look, kind of like a rear naked choke. So here, shoot, rear naked choke. So now I'm gonna start rolling. So my head will be right here. So once I roll, I'm gonna do a gator roll, basically like this. Okay? But you gotta go with your head right between your partner's knee and your partner's elbow. So once I have the lock here, so look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with my head, gator roll, start like making my partner roll like this. So the idea of the gator roll is like exposing my partner's back. I don't want him flat on the ground. And also, me, I don't want to be like this. Right here, he's strong. And I'm not gonna be able to finish. So once you lock up the Anaconda Choke, you want to expose your partner's back as much as you can. And then also you want to be sideways. Probably your partner will try to open the arm because he knows this is a problem from here if you stay in front of his face. And that's my goal. So my goal is bring my partner's arm as much as I can in front of him. Okay? So the thing that I don't want is my partner's arm outside. Because here he can like breathe. And then he start fighting back. Okay? So making sure when you get here on the Anaconda Choke, expose your partner's back, be sideways. And then here, if you feel your partner's trying to open their arm, you're gonna step over. And then kind of like lock on top of this. For sure, your partner will try to get up and try to escape. But as long as you tie on the arm and right here, you wanna be fine. Okay? So now, my goal is to like walking through to his leg. I don't wanna do this. I wanna go here. That way that I'm gonna crack his neck. Okay? So another thing that happens a lot is the person on bottom thinks if they hold my leg, they help them. But they help me if they do this. So you can bait, give your leg to them. If they lock, you lock to them. And then they're gonna be in trouble. Because that way that I'm gonna crank his neck and also get the choke. Okay, so one more time. So here, my partner shoot, sprawl on top, go one over, control the shin, control the arm, push, start like connecting. So you can do in one motion as you throw your hand like this, you lock it up right away. Okay? And then here I roll. Okay? So right here, make sure your chest is on top of your partner's neck, super tight. If your partner is open the arm, can you scooch back, use your leg, bring it down again, and then here you start walking through to the leg. And then you gotta have the Anaconda Choke nice and tight. Questions?